I've learned a lot of things about him, including the issues that he faces when it comes to his accessing his children. He's able to access some of them, but then some of them he's not able to access them sometimes. And there's one that he actually struggles a lot with, accessing, which I believe is one of the children in, I think maybe it's his fifth born or fourth born or something of that sort. Yeah, so if you don't understand Penuel's story, then it's easy to just say that the man does not take care of his children, So if you had to understand it properly, you will understand that Penuel's first children, I think the boy and the girl, the ones that he had on the podcast, I think it's Africa and Nkunzi Malanga or something of that sort. I think that's the name, Nkunzi Malanga. Yeah, the firstborn and the firstborn son and firstborn daughter. But basically there is firstborn and secondborn. Those are children that he had early on, and he was with that lady, the baby mama, for a while. That was his, young love or something of that sort. But that's the lady that gave him his first children. And Penuel, according to his words, he raised those children until they were 8 years old with his mom. I believe that the child was I believe that the mother was still completing her studies and whatever, figuring out her life. And Penuel was raising them. And a lot of people are asking, how are these children so good at English and whatever, And he said that it's him. He was able to raise the children, those two children, read books to them and educate them. And along with his mom, as you know, his mom is an educator. I believe she must have retired by now, but they've been able to raise those children up until they were 8. And I believe after they were 8, the mother was ready to take the children and be with the children, as Penuel and the woman were no longer together as a couple, and so she was able now to take them when she her job required her to go overseas. Her job required her to go to China, I believe. I remember even Penuel visited them when they were in China, and he was able to go and see them there. And I believe the lady now is working, and she's been able to stay with the children, because of course children need their mothers, you understand, especially when they're young. And through watching Penuel, we've been able to see him, visit his children and, all of that. But if you just hear from hearsay, you just think that the man does not take care of his children, when he actually does. And according to him, he's been able to take care of them or send money to them and co-parent, with that lady. So now I believe the lady is in Brazil, you understand? So she's with the children in Brazil. But you see the children, when they come to South Africa,